What's up, everybody? What about? Can you hear me now? Hello. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so I am currently on my laptop in my bathroom so I can get this bougie looking background done. So, anyway, so what we're going to do is I need somebody to go let everybody know on YouTube. YouTube, we're already on YouTube, Twitter. Never mind, I have my phone, I can do that. Let's see. All right. We're just going to retweet this real quick. Hey Jay Lee, how you doing, hon? Your commentary, yeah, excuse me, your review of the Jayco coffee shop palette, right on, girl. Loved it. Right, I'm just going to let some more people know. Hold on. Online and live. Retweet. All right. All right, so first of all, hello, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to my channel. We're doing our first and ever live. Um, Later tonight, I'm going to go live on Instagram and possibly do a full face. Just not sure what we're going to do, but you know, the night's still young, so we'll see. But right now, I'm going to order, Jay Lee, I'm going to order the Kingdom palette that they've got. So if you don't have a code with them, use code Johnny Jayco, JONNY JCO, and get a discount if you order anything else from them. All right, so a couple people had wanted me to go on and discuss what kind of skincare products I use for my face. Because somebody made the comment, "Oh, your skin looks looks so good and clear." I've got a bright light. Ooh, what's going on here? Thanks, girl. Um, I just went totally blank. Like I said, I even go blank on my live, so I can do all the time. But the reason is my skin looks good is because of lighting and because of camera angles and because of foundation, which I and concealer, which I have under my eyes right now. And I keep looking up because I'm used to my camera being up here, but I'm going to have to look right here if I want to see you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go over some of the skincare products that I use for my face, and I will also try to keep a look over at the comments so I can answer some of your questions if you have any. But if I don't see them, please don't be upset. You know, this is live, so anything can happen. So the first thing we're going to go over are some of my go-tos for skin. Oh, no, we're not. No, we are not. We're not going to do that yet because you know why? Because I've not got my lipstick on. So let's get our lips on, shall we? And then we'll go over our products. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hey, good for you, gourmet. I'm just putting on my lips real quick. Why? Because a little lipstick never hurt anybody. The color I'm using is from Kalan Cosmetics. It is called Bean Cherry. It is no longer available. I'm almost finished, I promise. Now I've got to add the last piece, and I can't find it. There it is. All right. We're also going to use the what I'm putting on my lips now is also put out from Kalan Cosmetics. It is the Loose Mineral Eye Dust in the shade Opal. All right, you're going to see this in a lot of my photos and videos and such. So now let's get on to the products that I use for my face. The first brand that I use is put out by Philosophy Skincare. Their first one that I ever purchased was the One Step Facial Cleanser, which is right here. I'm not sure if this is reading backwards to you guys. I'm not sure if you can see it. That light. My beauty light's about to fall. Hold that thought, please. Like I said, folks, this is live. Anything could happen. Please don't fall. Okay, perfect. All right. So, anyway, is the Purity is the Purity One Step Facial Cleanser. I use this a lot for whenever I do a face. I always it helps melt away the makeup. And I use it all the time in the shower, even if I've not done a face. I have very sensitive skin, so this right here has been one of the products that has not made my skin fall off into a puddle on the floor. But this is a travel size. It's 4 fluid ounces. I had a bigger bottle, and it no longer exists. But this is, like I said, this is the One Step Facial Cleanser. It works perfectly on getting away your eye makeup. You name it, it does its wonders. All right, the second product I use is also put out by Philosophy. It's the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. I'm not sure how you can see that, but anyway, the light I think is too bright, so I do apologize. But I will take a photo of this and I'll post it online later. This is an exfoliating scrub that you can also use as a face wash. It says you can use it daily. I would not recommend it. I use it maybe 2 or 3 times a week, if that. 3 at the most, only because I have very sensitive skin. There's no smell to either one of these, and if there is, it's a very light fragrance. So if you're not a fan of heavy fragrances, then this is the product for you. So you've got the One Step Facial Cleanser and the Exfoliating Facial Wash. So there's those. All right, another line in the product line is the Day and Night skin cream. So you have your anti-wrinkle cream, anti-wrinkle miracle worker for daytime, and then you have the same thing for night. All right, if you work night shift, use the day. If you work day shift, use the night. You just do what you want to do. Hold on. Hey, Grady. So my dogs are deciding to bark at air. So anyway, just letting them know I still exist. All right, so these products are very light when it comes to scent. They're very creamy. They don't leave that gross after effect, like some skincare creams do. Again, you would use the day cream during the day and the night during the night, unless you work opposite shifts. If you work during the night, you would use the day. If you work during the day, no, you know what I mean. Don't make me go, I don't want to have to explain it to give myself a migraine. Anyway, it's wonderful. It helps reduce the fine lines, puffiness, and wrinkles that go on in your face. Something that I would never have to ever deal with. That's why I have all the skincare. Another product that comes with it, and this is mainly focused for the under eye area here and your fine lines and wrinkles that you get here. And this is called the Ultimate Miracle Worker Eye. And again, I've used almost this entire little jar here. There's hardly any scent whatsoever. It's You just dab a little on your finger and you just dab it under your eyes and just pat it. That's all you got to do is just pat it. And it does help. It's a real cool feeling. A lot of times I will put this in my refrigerator to make it a little bit chillier. Tiffany, I started doing the skincare. I used to do it all the time, but I've really gotten into it since I'm 43, and in the past 6 months, I've seen a huge change in my skin. So you're never too old for it. All right, another product. Oh, everything I just showed you, I picked up at Ulta. I got it all in a set for $45. So it's worth it. I mean, it's travel size, but again, it's still worth it. So knock yourself out. Let's see. Another product that I use is called, you guys, I think some of you guys may have seen me post this on my Instagram photos a long time ago. But it was put out by The Ordinary. You guys familiar with The Ordinary? All right, The Ordinary, I've only found their products at Ulta because that's basically where I do all my shopping. The first thing I ever purchased from them was the caffeine solution is 5% plus EGCG. And the reason the bottle is so dark is because it's UV protective packaging, which I thought was fabulous. So it comes with a little dropper, which is right here. This right here is where some of it leaked out and dried. There's nothing wrong with it. Yes, it looks gross, but it is what it is. I knocked some over and it dried. But it comes with its own little dropper. And what you do is you just pick up the desired amount and you just drop it underneath your eye and you pat it in. And you'll know it's in there. And it's really cool. You get a really cool feeling whenever it goes on. It also helps reduce the puffiness in the fine lines, especially the puffiness. Another product that they have is the Natural Moisturizing Factors. It's a surface hydration formula. I use this on my face. I wish the light wasn't so bright so you could see, but the light is just really too much. Again, I'll take a photo for everything and then I'll post it so you guys can see what I'm talking about, or you can just Google it. Anyway, this is a natural moisturizing cream. I use a lot of this as well. I use this mainly whenever I get out of the shower. I just dab my face where it's still a little damp, and then I'll put some in and I'll just smear it all over my face and just let it soak in. It doesn't leave that gritty, slimy residue, excuse me, like a lot of other products do. Yes, Jessica, I will post some pictures of that for you. Let's see. All right. Another one that I use from them is the vitamin C suspension, and it's suspension 30% in silicone. It's a water-free, stable suspension. If you use this, I want to go ahead and warn you, even though it says it on the packaging, be careful when you use it, because when you put it on your skin, you're going to feel a tingling sensation. My face didn't tingle. My face burned. All right, so got to be careful with that. But it only burned for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. but it was putting stuff into my skin that my skin evidently hadn't had before, which was a lot of vitamin C. Hold that thought. Toby, Toby, Toby. He's blind. He's deaf. He doesn't know I'm around. Well, he can hear a little bit. But anyway, when you put this on your skin, you're going to tingle, and your face is going to turn red. But remember, everybody's face. Hey, Miss Mackie Guy. But yeah, your face will turn red. It can turn beet red, and some people it looks like their face was just crossed on some sandpaper. But other than that, once it finally goes away, your face feels heavenly. I use this maybe twice a week. Let's see, you gotta go. I had the tingle problem with that. Said clay mask and the redness. Lord, it was amazing. Jessica, go feel better. You guys send out some positive vibes to Jessica. She is really going through it this month with illnesses, sicknesses. Her kids are getting sick. So if you guys can send out some positive vibes toward her, I would greatly appreciate it very much. And so was she. 'Tis the season, okay? So it's more blessed to give than to receive. So let's get all of our energy toward her. All right? We love you, girl. All right. What else was I going to say? Yes. That's what I like to see. Jessica, these are not my fans. These are my friends. I don't like the word subscribers. I don't like the word followers. I like the word friends. I'm just going to leave it at that. So those were my skincare products that I use. There is another brand that there's another brand that I use too, that I'm going to bring in later, not in this go round, but I'll definitely be doing another talk about some of my skincare stuff. Let's see. Anybody got any questions or anything? Because I mean, this is live. I mean, we can talk. No holds barred, honey. Throw it at me. I've never heard of Good Molecules. What would you say your skin type is? My skin type is my skin type, it varies. Some days it's oily, some days it's dry, some days it's perfect. So I guess you could say that I have combination skin. I guess that would be the word that we would use, is combination skin. Oh, thank you, Jade. I appreciate it. But again, a lot of it is not photo, is lighting and camera angles. Because I've got some lights over here to the side. I've got two lights here, and then I have the lights up above me. So that's why I have that angelic glow. There's another brand that I have used in the past. It's Rodan and Fields. Not sponsored. Not sponsored at all. They were good for my skin, but they were just a little bit expensive for my blood. Where do I live? I live in a house. I live in Atlanta. I'm a little southern boy from Georgia. That's where I live. I think I'm liking this. Have you, I just went totally blank. You're going to see that a lot. Later, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which I know a lot of you guys do, I'm going to be doing another live with them here later tonight. I'm going to take a break after I do this. I do live in a house. I have a hunch you work in the medical field. Yes, I do. What was it? Was it the scrubs? Yes, I do work in the medical field. I work in, I've been in the medical field for 25 years. I started out when I was a wee lad of 18. The scrubs give it away all the time. Um, I started in healthcare at the wee age of 18. I've worked in nursing homes, oncology, which is cancer, renal, which is your kidneys, pediatrics, the ER, adult respiratory, assisted living, psych, PCU, which is a progressive care unit at the hospital. I'm now working at a outpatient surgery center in the PACU unit, which is the post anesthesia care unit. So I've been doing that, and I'm also in school. I'm an angel. No, well. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Yes, I am very busy. Between working 40 hours a week, going to school 28 hours a week, trying to get this YouTube stuff and getting my YouTube channel up and running, as well as Twitter, Instagram, playing in makeup, which I used to perform in drag years ago under the stage name Selena Moore. That was a whole lifetime ago. But I decided to get back into makeup because there was, I missed it for one, Would I ever perform on stage again? Probably not. But no, because it's too expensive and nobody wants to see my fat ass sashaying across the runway. Thank you, Tiffany. I am. I graduate in October of 2020 as a clinical certified medical assistant. It's a nationwide title. I did not want to be a nurse anymore like I used to want to be, so I've totally changed my perspective. This is more of a happy medium. Well, Michelle Inlow, she made it. Finally. Hey, girl. Everybody tell Michelle hey. Michelle was a winner of one of my giveaways I did earlier during the year, which when I do my Instagram live video, I'm going to talk more about the final giveaway of the decade. I'm trying to think what kind of face I should do tonight for Insta. Should I do, I don't know if I'm gonna wear lashes tonight because I've been, like I said, with all the weather changes and everything. Yesterday it was in the 60s, now it's in the 40s. Come on, Georgia, get it together. Thank you, I put them on just for you. I'd let you have them, but I'm a little attached right now. If you guys don't mind, and I would greatly appreciate it, whoever's watching, if you could give this video a thumbs up, help me out. And just so you know, I am not sitting on the toilet. I am sitting in a chair in front of the vanity because my toilet is over there. That's a good question. I too wonder what my last look of the decade is going to look like. I will go ahead and tell you guys that the next giveaway I do, well, um, what's what I'm looking for, giveaway that I'm doing will be announced on New Year's Eve. So if any of you guys just heard that, make sure you can post it on Twitter for me, because I mean, you know, get those fingers typing. Let's like and let's share. Let's see who the last one of the decade is going to be with my friends, because what you are, your friends, your friends, not fans and not followers. Only Jesus had followers, if you believe. I have friends. You know, some people wanted me to do a Dr. Frankenfurter from uh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I may do that. I'm not sure. I wanted to do a more Christmas theme, which the last time, who are my favorite YouTubers? Oh gosh. God, there's so many. There's um, Good Gourmet. You know, I may end up doing that. Some of my favorite YouTubers, because I can't remember everything up here that well. It's a good thing that I have my phone. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you who some of my favorite YouTubers are. Um, Kalita Rose, that's one. There's also Makeup Mom 2, or Susan K on Twitter. Everybody and their brother follows her. Ashley Kyle are some of my favorites. Um, of course, Jeffree Star. Um, yes, Susan is my mom, not biologically, um, but I just love her. And we're talking about doing a collab one day. Hopefully that will come to fruition. But Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, um, oh my God, there are so many. There's one. Let's see, Cody Rants. I know Cody Rants is very controversial, but I love Cody. Um, Never met her in person, but I just really like her. Uh, Nerdy Nummies, Rosanna Pansino. I love watching her shows. Her father just passed away. There's also Hannah Hart. There's oh my God, Mamrie Hart. God, there's so many out there. There's too many to name. Too many to name. And hopefully, well, I am my favorite YouTuber. Just kidding. I really like Ashley Kyle though. I like her, and Dustin Daly. I love him. Nick Snyder, Rich Lux. Those right there. I know those are drama channels. I try to stay away from the drama channels, as hard as it is, but me being a gay man, I'm all about drama. But you know, I like doing what I do. Yeah, Dustin, Nick, Rich. I would love to be able to spend one whole day with them, because I think that would just be a hoot. What is her name? I cannot think of her name. Colleen Ballinger or Miranda Sings. I just love her. What? I love her. Wow, we have been doing this for 30 minutes. I went through a skincare line like that, and here we are just hand them, having just normal conversation, which is fine with me. There's one, can't remember. There are so many that I like to watch. I'll tell you what, whenever I get a free chance, I will just go through and compile a list. And if you have favorite YouTubers, let me know and drop them in the comments below. If there are comments you can do. I don't know if these things, if the streams, if the live streams, if they save, I'm not sure if they do or not. But real quick, for anything with The Ordinary, they have a website and it's called theordinary.com. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yes, it's right there. Of course, it's probably backwards. Pay no attention to my fingernails. Because whenever you have to wash your hands as much as I do, and you have to put on gloves as much as I do, your hands sort of kind of disintegrate. And for the philosophy.com is right there. Oh, another Lavender Beauty. I flipping love her. Lavender Beauty just makes my heart sing. I have never met her in person, but I flipping love her to pieces. I was doing a Instagram live the other night, and she popped in on there, and I was really getting into my live. I saw her, and I just completely turned into like the biggest fangirl ever. So yeah, it was good times. Let's see. There's so many, YouTubers that I do like. It's just really hard. My new graphics that I have, her name, she goes on Twitter, she goes by Maniac Mommy. Her name is Kelsey. She's the one who's been doing my new graphics for me, my new headers for Twitter. That the one that I posted on Facebook earlier, she and I have been working together. She's, given me, she's having fun with it. So she's just, throwing all this stuff out, and my eyes just like popping. That looks weird on a computer screen. That's just like reach in 3D. Jade, yeah, go ahead. Try them out, really. I mean, keep in mind they are expensive, but you get what you pay for. There's a whole plethora of product out there that they have. Lavender, yes, she has so much positive energy. Yes, I just love her. I love her. Let's see. Good for you. Is that Kelsey? Is that you? You know what, Jade, I agree with you, but here's the thing. I have the power to block trolls, okay? I can just block, delete, and report. I'm 43 years old. Everything, people are going to be offended by everything, and I have made I've made my peace with that. I know I'm going to put out some videos that people are going to be offended by. I can't believe you like this brand. Why don't you try this brand? You're showing favoritism to this one. Listen, unless you're buying the product for me, unless you're paying my bills, unless you're sleeping with me, which I don't think my husband would appreciate that very much, your opinion, even though you're entitled, that doesn't mean I have to accept it. Okay? Was that too harsh? Okay, well, Good For You Gourmet is the one who's been doing my all the graphics for me. She's just taken it upon herself, and I flipping love it. There's another follower. friend, excuse me. She, let me find her. Patty Cat. She's at Patty Cat 1971 on Twitter. She's the one who made my little small videos. One with a fire that you saw. That one was just, I loved it. And she made another one with the snowflakes. And so, yes, I just love her. Just because you love Jeffrey, people attack like crazy. They're vicious Jeffrey haters out there. You know, you're right. They're everywhere. I'm not trying to be Jeffrey. I'm not trying to be anybody. You know, I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be John. My name's Jonathan, but online I'm going to go by John. Like I said, I'm growing my channel. I'm going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about makeup. We're going to be talking about depression. And the reason I want to talk about all these things is because those things involve me. I'm involved in those because I love playing in makeup. I am a survivor of depression. And the reason I say I'm a survivor is because I've not let depression take me out. And I refuse to let depression take me out. Okay? Plain and simple. Depression is not going to win this. I suffer from GAD, which is a generalized anxiety disorder. This is helping me more than you know. Okay. One YouTuber that has really helped me with what I've been dealing with is Bunny Meyer, also known as Graveyard Girl. I just, watching her and hearing her story, I'm like, I can do that, you know, and that's what I want to do. This has helped me, and just by talking to you guys, you know, just by you guys asking me questions, and just the fact that you guys even showed up, you know, for this live. There's not many of you. Hell, there's only 5 people watching right now, but that's fine. You know, it's appreciated, and you don't know how much that means right here in my heart. Yes, I do have a heart. It may be a little bit black, but I do have a heart. Oh yeah, Kim. I think whenever we first did our first Instagram live together, I think that's what gave you anxiety. I have a soothing voice. Ow, that fucking hurt. Excuse me. Didn't realize I was that close to the wall. Ugh. I just felt my brain rattle. Anyway. Well, thank you for saying that about my voice. I appreciate it. I will have a bruise there later. I bruise easy. And I'm 450 years old. One thing, whenever I do an Instagram live, it is possible that I'm going to pull somebody in. And we're going to be in a split screen, so everybody's going to see our conversation. The first time I ever did that was with Kim, or Ms. Mike Young. I had never laughed so hard in my life. I think I almost peed my pants. I don't think I almost did. I did. Just a little. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. I just want, in my lifetime, from being a gay male, from having to put up with all the BS that I had to put up with growing up, you know, by hiding from being who I was, to losing friends, to having family turn their backs on me. It was tough. I was fired from a job. I was fired from a job for being who I was. Um, I just, there's just so much hate in this world right now, whether it's a religious fight, whether it's a political fight, whether it's fight within the beauty community, which isn't beautiful at all. It's not. Um, and I want to try to change that. And I know there's a lot of others out there that want to change that. I'm not going to be the next JC, you know, that's never going to happen. I'm not going to be the JH, not going to happen. I don't want that. I want this for me, and I want you guys to take this journey with me. And if any of us are having a bad day, I would hope that some of us could lift each other up. I don't think that's too much to ask. But again, that's just me. And I'm very sensitive. I can cry real easy, but I'm not trying to do that on my first live. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Thank you, Kelsey, for saying that. Um, I know Lavender has caught a lot of flack being who she is. And, but I love how she is a role model to me. And you guys make sure you tell her I said that. She's one of my role models. I love her. She is a strong, independent Black woman, and she's kicking major ass out there. She's making sure that she is recognized for her art and for who she is, and that's the way it should be. Heather, she's another one of my friends on Facebook that I just love. I mean, she's a big Jeffree fan. She's always doing looks about Jeffree. I love her looks and I love her positivity. Jacob, you guys know who I'm referring to. His off the wall, original, creative art that he puts on his face just astounds me. He's just amazing. Curtis Little, I love watching what he does every day. Um, uh, Taz, you guys know who I'm talking about. He has been one of my biggest supporters. And don't take that the wrong way. He's been one of my biggest supporters. I mean, he and I text several times. He made me, I used to filter the crap out of all my photos and stuff. And he was just like, don't do that anymore. Just let your natural show. And that's what I'm doing. I'm growing I had a goatee, but I was trying to trim it up and I jerked and I looked like Hitler. So, excuse me, I had to shave the rest of this off. So right now, on my chin, I have, yes, that's white. That's white hair. And the rest of this right here is just multicolored. I'm all over the place tonight. But that's okay. But one thing I will not tolerate on any of my channels is rudeness. If you're going to be rude, you're out. Mental health. Yes, I've worked in mental health for 2.5 years. But if you think about it, I've worked in mental health my entire life. I've had to deal with Alzheimer's. I've dealt with people that are suffering from depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, DID, or multiple personalities. I don't care what you say, they do exist. Okay, I've seen it with my own eyes. You can believe what you want. I've had to deal with people from broken homes, divorce, drugs, alcohol abuse, homeless, um, people that were disowned by their family for being who they were, whether it was being gay, lesbian, or transgender. I had to deal with them on a daily basis for 2.5 years. And it makes you sit back and it makes you realize just how lucky some of us really are. Or how, and it's humbling. I would never go up to somebody and say, I understand how you feel, or I know what you're going through. I would always tell my patients or anybody else, I can empathize with you. I've been there. I don't understand. I can't understand what you're going through because I'm not you. Because everybody deals with something, deals with depression, death, the birth of a child. Everybody's emotions are different. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Hopefully it does. Yeah, and that's always keep your mental health in check, no matter what. No matter what, keep your mental health in check, because if you don't, it's going to bite you in the ass. I've seen it happen, and I've had to deal with it. All right, ask me some more questions. Ask me some more questions. What is your favorite foundation? Are we talking about makeup, or are we talking about like organization? Yes, makeup. Okay. Well, I'm glad you. Right now, I'm going to do a plug here. Okay. My favorite foundation is put out by Juvia's Place. I love her. The light just go again. I love Juvia's Place. Hers is good. There's other foundations out there that I like. I remember back in the day, Max Factor had a pan stick foundation, and that stuff would basically just erase your entire face, and I lived for it. Oh my God, ladies, y'all are sitting here talking about getting older. Why don't let's just go ahead and plan our food. Let's just go ahead and plan what we want to put on our headstones. There are a lot of other cosmetics that I would like to try. And plus their foundations. I know Beauty Bakery has some wonderful foundations out there. Smashbox has some great foundations out there. Um, Anything dealing with a Kardashian or a Jenner will not touch this face. No hate, I just don't support them. I don't. Their makeup looks great. I've seen it, but no. Vanessa, yes, I have tried Juvia's. I use Juvia's a lot. And I think everybody else should too. In fact, let's just pull out my collection. I have two Juvias. Yes, I do. I have two Juvia foundations. One is Bali and the other one is Capri. I use both of those in my Insta Lives. And the other one that they have, and I love this because it comes out in so many different colors, is Lima. And oh my God, I want you to look. It's a pan stick. Okay. It's basically like a pan stick. You smear that stuff all over your face and blend, 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 and you're good to go. And the thing is, she is not expensive. I mean, I think this right here was $20, 20 or 22. That, let me take that back. To some people, that may be expensive only because I don't know what your financial status is. Um, thank God for Afterpay. Um, but I love her quality. I really, really do. And there are two brands, that I represent, and you guys have seen this. Kalan Cosmetics, I love them, and they're based here in the area where I live. And there's also Jayco Cosmetics, which is in South Carolina. Um, Sonny, you missed everything. We went over my skincare, what skincare products I used. We talking about foundations. We talked about mental illness. We talked about negativity. But don't worry, I'm sure our friends will sit here and they'll fill you up on everything. But I'm glad you could finally make it. I was going to say something else. I went totally blank, guys. So, question, show of hands. Who in here has an Instagram account? If you do, I'm trying to cheer people up. I was just letting them know what to expect from my channel. All right. Kirby. Hi, Kirby. I didn't see you pop in, but welcome. I'm going to be doing a Instagram live a little bit later tonight. I want to say maybe around 9 p.m. Eastern time, because I think a lot of times when I go on at like 8 or something like that, a lot of people just they're not available, which is fine. It's not fine. You should be there when I tell you to be there. Kidding. Hopefully we'll have some more people in there. Now, they're timed because, they cut you off and you don't know when. But I think you have like 45 to 50 minutes. Well, Kirby, I'm glad you did. What is your screen name on Twitter again? And thank you for following me. I appreciate that. But what I was going to say is if you follow me on Instagram, be prepared because I might pull you in for a one-on-one conversation in front of everybody. I know Juvia's Place just recently finished KJ Ruby 85. Écoutez-moi, merci beaucoup. I'm not being rude. Kirby, honey, I follow so many people online. You're an Aussie, so be prepared. I love my Australians. All right. Hold on. I'm not leaving. I had to go, John. I'll try to watch that later. Jade, you're welcome, and thank you for being a part of this. Mwah. Hey, and remember, a little lipstick never hurt anybody. Oh, I know who you are now. Sorry. Well, I'm glad you could make it. And this is what I like on the website, on Kirby's the original, the very first picture of Luke Skywalker and Leia Organa, Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. God love her. God rest her soul. Mm. We got a Star Wars geek amidst us. That's perfectly fine. But you guys, this has actually been fun. It's been fun doing my very first live. I can only do a live on my laptop, but I can't do it on my mobile device because I don't have 1,000 follower friends. I gotta quit saying followers. I don't have 1,000 people on my whatever platform, YouTube. I don't have that yet, but I'll eventually get there. I don't expect it to happen overnight. It'll get there when it gets there. But until then, we're going to have fun, regardless. Sorry, my eyes were getting blurry. I had to put my glasses on. I'm showing my age. I say, Kirby, I am really loving the Mandalorian. Oh my God, the child, oh, that child. Hold that thought. Speaking of children, Grady, Grady, come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Come on. I had to bring my baby boy up here. Kirby, this is a Bing Cherry put out by Kalan Cosmetics. It's no longer available. And the shimmer that you see is Opal, put out by Kalan Cosmetics as well. Grady. His name is Grady. I may have said Kirby. Hell, I don't know. But Grady is my little rescue. I got him 8 years ago. He had a sister named Sadie. And he's got a little bitty mole that grows right there. I'm going to have that checked out. But this was the one everybody probably heard barking at the beginning of the episode. Beginning of the live. Ain't that right? I love you. But you know that already, don't you? Grady, Sonny, Grady. Actually, at the vet, he goes by Grady Gaga. He had a sister named Sadie. We called her Sadie Gaga. Never got Sadie, though. She was adopted the day before Grady was. Oh, she got lipstick. I just got lipstick on the side of my dog. Well, what did I say? A little lipstick never hurt anybody, especially a dog. My animals are always going to jump in, and I'm always going to try to have them in my videos because they're family. So, anyway. So what you think? Say hello, Grady. Say hello to everybody. You ready to go night-night? Is it bedtime? Is it time to go take a nap? I think it's time to go take a nap. All right, go on. All right, so guys, listen, thank you so much for being on here. We've had the most followers, the most friends that visited my house tonight was 6. That's perfectly fine. You know, I don't mind that at all. Kirby, thank you very much, hon. And I'll be talking to you soon, okay? I'm gonna try to do around 9:30. I'll put it that way. I'll post it on Twitter and then wait about 5 minutes after you see the post. Just make sure your notifications are ready, okay? But thanks for popping in. But I'm going to go rest up for a while. And then I'm going to try to decide what type of face I want to do tonight. But again, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for all your support, your encouragement, your kind words. Kelsey, thank you for making all my new little graphics and everything. It's greatly appreciated. Now, if I could just find somebody to edit videos and make them funny or blah, 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 that would be even better. All right, my butt is going to go lay down and take a nap. I may find something. I may watch YouTube. I may try to get inspired. But regardless, thank you for being here. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And remember, a little lipstick never hurt anybody. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. What the hell did I just... Let's just knock everything off, shall we? Okay. Bye.